So, in terms of the kind of cases that you take on, and how many cases does your firm like to take on, or like I asked you earlier before we got recording about litigation. So, how often, what percentage do you think your cases are going litigation, or they're pre-litigation, or it's kind of up in the air?
Most of my cases are in pre-litigation. I'd say about 80% are pre-lit, with about 20% of the cases ending up in litigation. Most of the time, they end up in litigation because the insurance company is either being unreasonable regarding liability
Hmm.
or regarding damages, right? Treatment. So they might not agree with the treatment received, or the client just, wants more than what the insurance company is offering. But on average, we have about anywhere from like 120 to 140 like active cases at any given time.
So you mentioned something earlier now, that's why I was going to ask you about. So Uber, Lyft, like, so how does that work? Because I thought personal injury was mostly about your own car. Like, so you mentioned that. How does that work?
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, if you're injured as a result of someone else's negligence, whether you're driving or not, you have a case, right? Same as if you're crossing the street in a marked crosswalk and someone, hits you, that's a personal injury case too. Same with Uber Lyft. So you're a passenger in a vehicle. If your Uber is hit by a negligent driver, we obviously go after the insurance company for the person that hit you. If your Uber or Lyft driver was at fault for the collision, we work with Uber and Lyft to get you, settlement for your injuries.
So what happened to those cases? I've heard of some horror stories where it turns out that the driver doesn't tell the insurance company they're doing Uber and Lyft. Is there an exclusion? So how does that work out then? What
There
happens?
is an exclusion. The Uber or Lyft driver's personal insurance won't provide coverage if they didn't disclose that they were driving for Uber or Lyft, but Uber or Lyft's insurance then kicks in as like uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage
Oh,
in
okay.
the event that that person's at fault. So, and we work on that to make sure that, they provide coverage for the clients.